It's chili season, friends, and who better to bring it than Jim Johnson, our pit master. Hi there.
Good morning. It's cold. Wine's giving us this cold weather forecast.
I know. I'm not happy.
So we've got to do something to warm things up.
What is this, Jim?
This is white chicken chili.
Yes.
And so what we did is we've got the chili flavors going this morning. So it's going to be really, really good. We've got something hearty. Here's the thing. We're coming down to going into fall. We're going out of the warm weather, going into the cold weather now. And so what we got to have is we've got to have a situation where, what do? So we grill all summer long. I was just in Bass Myers this past few days and everything. They've got a new line of pizza ovens coming out and new grills, new this, new that.
The coolest stuff ever.
They do.
The coolest stuff ever.
Cool. And then if you like cilantro.
I do.
We'll add some cilantro to this.
Pop it in there.
So what happened, and you can add some sour cream to this. You can also add and some cheese and what have you. But what I do is here's the trick. All summer long we cook.
Right.
So now we're going into fall. So if we have any leftover chicken, freeze it.
Oh, yeah.
Then we get ready to freeze it. We take it out and we make some chili with it. You know, so we can use anything that we've cooked all year long.
So you're saying take the cooked chili, the cooked chicken you have, freeze whatever's left, and then we're gonna make a soup with it. So now we've got corn out of the garden. You know, you've got this is going to be a potato soup. This is a little heartier. This is a potato, cheese, corn, kielbasa soup.
Yeah, you've got a lot going on in there. And obviously, it's a little thicker, heartier soup here.
Right.
What did you do to thicken it up more?
Well, what I did to this is I actually added cheese to it. So we added,
that'll work.
Yeah, we added a lot of cheese to it and everything to make it thick and hearty. Whereas with this, we use the chicken broth. Right. But we also use the chicken broth in this. So, and the other thing is when we do our chickens, when we cook or we bake or whatever, we keep the bones and we make our own broth. So we can do that and make our own stock. And so it's really, really good. And it just freeze it, pull it out and everything, first cold snap, and start making soups.
Well, yeah, and I do that. I love making soup. Right. I've just gotten into the white chicken chili soup. So what do you dash into your white chicken chili?
Well, now we have a dash of cayenne pepper.
Okay.
But it's not hot. It's just a little flavor.
Dash adds flavor. 2 dashes add heat. Yeah. So just keep that in mind. It's a flavor enhancer. And we use the cumin. And just a touch of chili powder. Okay. So we do that. We just leave out the tomatoes and the red sauce and everything. So it's a chicken broth base.
So do you saute carrots and onions and mirepoix and make that your base?
You've got the celery in here, you've got the onion in there, and you've got all that as your base. And I usually do that in olive oil. And so I saute that, and then what I start doing is I just start building on that. So what we do is we start adding layers of flavor. Right. And by doing so, it's with the chicken broth, and then you start adding the cumin, and then you add the chili powder. And what I do is I take a small bowl, like your soup bowl, and then what I do is I add some chicken broth to that and add the cumin to it, and I stir it until it dissolves. Because a lot of times,
so then you're going to pour that in that you've got already completely dissolved.
Because a lot of times we'll pour it in there and it'll hit a piece of product or something and it'll never dissolve, and then all of a sudden you get that
great idea.
So you do it and you dissolve it first, and then you put it in with that. So we've got the onions and the celery and the corn and the chicken and
the flavor
and we just start laying flavors.
We're going to walk us through this recipe when we come back with Jim Johnson, our pitmaster extraordinaire. Stay with us.
Soups.